And here we go.
Wiggity wiggity whack.
You little prick. She was only 15 years old.
I'm walking out the front door with Jerry.
Fuck me, that's mad.
It's the School Groove Gents.
Hello and welcome to episode 18 of the School Groove Gents podcast. As always, I'm Chris McIlvenny.
As usual, I'm wrecking the place. As usual, I am Luke Davies.
And it's your boy, Jamie K. Wiggity wiggity whack.
What the bloody hell's that crack with yous lads? Yous alright?
Yeah, alright. Looking forward to Christmas.
Oh yeah, it's beginning to look a lot
Christmas.
like it, you know.
Fucking
It
unfortunately.
really is.
It's proper. Right, so this day next week, Santa has been and gone. You've had a full day to play with your toys. And that's it all over for another year.
Yes, for another. I can't
What a
fucking
load
wait.
of shite.
I
Turn that
can't-
back on, it's just too cold in here. Thanks.
Oof.
I can't wait.
Technical
for it to be
difficulties,
Yeah,
over
man.
and done with.
It's so mental how stressed people get for fucking one day. Like,
I know.
the amount of money people spend on presents that people are never going to use or don't want. Fucking ridiculous. Christmas. I love Christmas. Like, Christmas is epic, but
Yeah, it's nice, but it's just I don't know. I'm not a massive. I'm not a Scrooge. I can enjoy it. I can, and I appreciate that kids get excited about it and
it's
stuff
Jesus'
like that.
birthday. Like, everyone's entitled to be excited. It is.
I know.
Well, it's to be fair, like, they say that Jesus wasn't even born in
Was he
December.
bollocks born on Christmas?
You're lucky you said on Christmas. Thought you were
I mean, no, he was-
denouncing our Lord
I mean, hey,
and Saviour.
let's not go into that.
Jesus
But
Christ.
the thing is, so
yeah.
do you guys know about this? So Christmas was originally a holiday. It was a pagan holiday.
Yeah.
And
What do the pagans do, mate?
pagans, it's kind of a broad term given to religions that kind of Christianity came and replaced. Like druids and
Big
shit,
pagans.
like they're all pagans and things, like people who worship nature and the forest and stuff. So Christmas was a celebration of that they had. They celebrated on December 25th. And the church was like, okay, people need to stop celebrating this because it's a pagan thing and it's against God. But nobody stopped because it was a really fun celebration that everybody had once a year, so nobody wanted to stop doing it. So the church was like, okay, actually, guys, Jesus was born on this day, so you're actually celebrating the birth of Jesus, not the thing you were celebrating before. Now you're celebrating the birth of Jesus, and everyone just went, yeah, sure, whatever.
So is that why we have things that don't really relate to the birth of Jesus, like a tree?
Yeah.
In your house and stuff.
Of course, that's why Christmas is entirely unrelated to the birth of Jesus, but we just say it is. Like everything about our culture, everything that we have to do with Christmas, apart from things like Christmas Mass and things like that, has
Yeah.
nothing to do with Jesus. It makes no
Did you
sense.
have Advent and that? Obviously, you have an Advent calendar,
Yeah.
but like, do you know, like I used to love in Mass because obviously when you were a kid, you had to go to Mass every Sunday, and on every Sunday, like in December, they lit a new candle. So there was 4 candles and then a big one, like pink and
We did
white
that in
and all the
primary
rest.
school.
Yeah, fucking epic. And then you got to the last one, you're like, ah, Santa's coming. You were a wee bastard. Because you went crazy, because you were like, well, Santa can't stop me now. And on Christmas Eve, I just went mental. Got paralytic on slur. Just fucking wrecked the place.
Snowball.
Yeah, man.
Do you know, I don't think I've ever been drunk on Christmas.
What?
Jesus.
It's just not my family's thing.
Fuck, it's my family's thing. They love it.
Our family is much more stay at home, I think, than from what I've heard of your guys' Christmases than
Well, see, to be
Mine.
fair, Christmas Eve, like my mum, dad,
apparently you're out for all of Christmas, like, from what I hear.
yeah, like Christmas Day, like, so Christmas Eve we would go to a bar, McGlone's, it's around the corner, you meet everyone that you've ever known, it's crazy, from like that area, like, and the bar's full, and the jukebox on, fucking Fairy Tale New York comes on, you're arm in arm with everyone singing fucking Fairy Tale New York, absolutely class. And then we always run up home, get there, and normally my granny has her mates that came after Mass to our house for
Midnight Mass?
Christmas Eve. No, they go like 7:30 Mass. Because it's too late for Stephen and Santa's coming. So there'd always be an audience for us coming back, and we'd be paralytic. We're like, what he's wanting us to sing? Here we go. Beeswing, anyone? Every year, man, every year. Christmas Day, we like get up, go to my granny's house. My granny Margaret, so like my dad's mum, whereas my mum's mum stays with us on Christmas Eve with Stephen, my uncle, who I've talked about previously. Absolute gent. And yeah, we go to my other granny's, see all my cousins, go back to the house, have dinner, chill out, and then about 8:30, go back to my granny's for a big party.
Oh, nice.
It's not really a big party anymore though. It's crazy because like, so my granny has 22 grandchildren, so like, and we're all so close, like all the cousins. Like Christmas is epic in granny's, but like it's kind of, people are dropping like flies, like people moving to Australia or America or.
Jeez, I'm glad you followed up with
Yeah,
that.
no,
it
I'm
wasn't
there.
just going to be a. People are dropping like flies. It's an empty Christmas this year.
No.
That's a bit.
No,
sad.
because it's all my. It's obviously our generation, like my generation, and everyone's at that age where they're like making lives, and like maybe some people have kids so they can't come to grannies at night and stuff like that. And you're like, jeez, we're old, grown up now. Like grannies used to be, you couldn't move, you could not move. So all the lads would be in like the kitchen dining room area, and then all the women and the girls are in the living room.
Yeah.
My granny in her seat, in her throne, like she just sits
Shame
there.
that the
all
McIlvennys
night.
still have segregation. I think they would have got around that at this point.
Well, the thing is, I've broken the segregation because obviously they make me sing, so I have to go because all the girls have a sing song. It starts quite early, like it's straight off the bat. It's my Aunt Mary up first. I wanna be Bobby's girl, and you're like, oh fuck, here we go. And then that's it. We're fucking in the swing of things, and then I'd come in and out, and then my mum would be like, sing a wee song for your granny. Go on. And then my dad would be like, Christopher, you better sing. You're not gonna fucking sing. I'm like, all right. He's like, coax me. That's what you want. You want me to coax you all night, make me seem like I want you to sing. I'm like, you do want me to sing? That's why you're asking me. He's like, nah. Yeah, I want you to want to. I was like, but I don't want to. He's like, you're singing anyway. I don't care. Get in there. So you have to sing a song.
So is there like a whole McIlvenny? Well, not all McIlvenny, but like a clan at Christmas. Is that
Yeah.
Family.
not that people are dropping like flies, but well, see, because my Christmas is like just my immediate family. Like,
Oh really?
Yeah.
pretty much,
same.
yeah. Like we have like my cousin's family comes over, but that's it. And we have like grandparents and stuff, but it's
Yeah.
just like there's not loads of us. There's only like 12 or like 10, 12 of us.
Yeah. Fair.
Because we all live quite spaced out, we have like they visit. So like of a morning, what had usually happen was
Christmas morning.
yeah, Christmas morning. With me and Kaylee would get up and Kaylee always used to get me out. Kaylee's my older sister. Kaylee always used to get me out of bed. Like I like to sleep. So Kaylee would be knocking like, should we go downstairs? I'm like, yeah, if you want. He's been.
He's been.
And then, but even now, like I remember last year, Katie lives in her own house now, and she'd come round, and I was still in bed, and it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. I heard, excuse me, I was thinking it was my mum, so I was like, "Hi, I'm awake, Katie. Are you coming downstairs? I was like, what are you doing here? What time is it?" It's like, it's 10 o'clock. You haven't opened your presents yet. I was like, so she brought them upstairs. She brought them to my room.
No.
Yeah, and made everyone come in my room so I could open them because
Tell me this: Santa presents.
yeah.
Are they wrapped?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Nah, not where I come
Really?
from.
No.
So,
That actually means to go on though.
because the thing is, the way it always seemed to me was like, so you're sleeping, you wake up at like fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. We learnt each stair, which stair made the noise, like the creak. So you'd like skip that stair, and we used to climb down the banisters, and you get so far down, and then all you hear is, Mark, Connor, Christopher, get back in the fucking bed! And you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, we're so close. And so sometimes whoever's going first, normally Mark, because he was the oldest, or Connor, because he's mental, would fucking, they'd be halfway down the stairs, and then it's too late. Like, instead he'd just run down, open the door. What we used to do, come like mid-November, they used to lock the living room door. We used to find a key, hide it under my brother's mattress from like mid-November, and like fucking have that key so they can't lock the door. Or if they do lock it, we have a key to open it. So happy days. And we'd go down, and then because it's pitch dark, then you turn on the lights, and your eyes take ages to adjust. So all your presents look like they're glowing.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh my god, Santa's been, holy fuck, look at this fucking toy car I got. Oh, holy shit, what did you get? And like, my two brothers like share the sofa, so their presents are like side by side.
Yeah.
So like they normally, well, they used to, they don't anymore, have fights like, that one's mine, it's on my side, fuck yeah, blah blah blah. I used to get my own seat, so I always used to think I got more. I was like, well, I get more because he has more room to fill for me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So,
fucking,
but your parents didn't wrap him?
nah, man, lazy bastards. Lazy
See, my
bastards.
parents went through loads of effort. Like, they would wrap gifts and they would put from Santa.
I had that sometimes. Like, there'd be certain ones that'd be like, from Santa. What a guy.
I know,
What a
just
G,
like-
yeah.
Nah, like,
Well, see, they even went to
just
loads of
love it.
effort with, like, did you ever leave stuff out for Santa?
yeah.
Yeah, well, so what did you leave out? Like, what was your
A
Santa
card
thing?
for Rudolph, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Mince
Wouldn't
pie.
see that guy stuff.
A mince pie for Santa.
We didn't really have mince pies. Maybe like a cheese and cracker or something.
Yeah, fair one.
Something like that. Or a custard cream or something. Fuck it. And a glass of milk.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and a glass of milk.
My Santa was a whiskey drinker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fair.
Someone enjoyed that early hours of the morning after sticking the presents out. It certainly wasn't Santa.
Or fucking, yeah, that, like, you always used to hear the panic, but you never used to think much of it. You used to think, because my mum, dad, and my granny would be the last ones up, because we're sent to bed so that they can put out the presents.
Yeah.
So, like, they'd be in the boot of my granny's car or under someone's bed or something. You didn't know it was there the whole time. And you'd hear, oh, where the fuck is the battery? What, you forgot the battery? Like, you'd hear it, like, really, like, low. You're like, what the fuck did I do? And then I remember when I got told Santa wasn't real.
Oh, you got told?
By
I
my
got
two
told.
brothers, obviously, the bastards.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, of
scumbags.
course.
Yeah.
It was fucking Christmas, like, it was Christmas Eve, we were all going to sleep. And then my brother, Mark, was like, here, by the way, Christopher, before you go to sleep, you know Santa's not real, my man and dad buy you the presents, and you're not getting a white PSP, you're getting a black one. Ha ha. I was like, what? That was like 2 digs in one. I was like, you bastard, what the fuck, are you serious? They didn't get me a white PSP, I don't give a fuck about Santa. I was like, I wanted a white one. I specifically asked Santa for a white PSP, and the bastard, there was a white PSP. He was just taking the piss out of me, but ruined Santa for me.
Yeah.
Fucking bastard.
See, my parents did this whole thing. They took me into, like, the kitchen, like, one Christmas, and they were like, listen,
Last Christmas.
Jamie, you know Santa's not real, right? And I was like, like, trying to save face. I was like, yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. I kind of always knew, kind of. But I was actually devastated inside because I hadn't had the official word from my parents being like, yeah, it was us the whole time.
Yeah.
It was me.
When was this?
God, I can't remember. It must have been like 11 or 12.
Yeah.
Like, obviously old enough to not, like, I hadn't really cared for that many years, but they were like, yeah, listen, just, it's not real. Don't spoil it for your cousins,
Yeah.
obviously, because they're
Yeah.
only little. Don't be a dick about it.
I know.
But-
See, I can't remember when I was sort of like, holy shit, that is impossible.
real.
That is like I remember thinking it and thinking, fuck, I can't tell no one this because that is bad. Like, that is horrendous. And don't make sure, you sick bastard, you make sure you keep this to yourself. But I don't think this gun's real. Like, I really don't think he's.
Well, you worked it out yourself, did you?
Yeah,
Smart bastard.
I know.
See-
I'm a great thinker, though.
No, well, that year that my brother ruined Santa for me, so like we got all our presents, we come downstairs, and blah, blah, blah. My mum and dad are always hung to their dick. They're so hungover. They're like, oh yeah, did you like it? Yeah, good. And then I went, thank you very much, guys. Cheers, I really appreciate it. My dad was like, not a problem, son. Anything for you, kid. And then my mum fucking smacks him. I went, Mark told me last night. Mark, now you are one bastard. Now you can't have nothing in this house. Yeah, that's right.
How old were you?
Fuck you, Mark. About 11.
Yeah.
See, I even remember one year. It's so elaborate though, the ruse. Like, I remember, like, one year there was this thing on Google Earth.
Oh yeah,
where you
track
could
Santa.
like follow Santa and you could see him like going up and down. And my parents were like, "Oh, you better go to bed. He's just finished off Russia.
Yeah.
You gotta
He'll
go to
be here
bed
any
soon."
minute, Jamie. You get to bed now.
If he's awake when you get it, if you're awake when he gets here, you're fucked. You won't deliver them.
I remember
They'll
I
just go past.
used to be absolutely raging that I wasn't Australian, because the local radio station would be like, it'd be like 5 or 6 o'clock. I'm like, well, Santa's already been to Australia, Beijing, blah, all these fucking, I don't know where the fuck, like all these places that are ahead of
Yeah.
time. And I'm like, why the fuck wasn't I born in Australia? Like, that is so annoying. Like, those bastards are playing with their toys already, and I have to go to fucking mass, and then sit through that shite, and then have to go to bed. This is the worst. I used to hate it. I used to hate my parents for not moving to Australia.
It's harsh, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Fuck you, Key and Laura.
Oh,
come on.
We joking, I love
That's
you.
it.
Legends.
but yeah, now, and alright, I'm only 21, but now I can't wait to have kids.
Mate, it's gonna be so good.
Yeah,
Because my brother Mark, he's Santa now.
Yeah.
And, like, it's proper weird because, like, so he doesn't stay in our house anymore at Christmas.
Yeah.
And, like...
Weird, innit, when siblings meet. Like, when Kaylee, last
weird.
Christmas, first Christmas I was having Kaylee there, and I was like, wow, this has been like 20 years of... All I've known is Christmas with you. We have a sofa each, go downstairs, and we're like, what? This is mad. And, you know...
Yeah.
And to be fair to her, she never told me. Kaylee proper kept it a secret and really tried her best to let Luke bed now, come on, because Santa's coming. She's just 3 years older than me, but she proper kept up with it, bless her.
Like,
and...
see, because I was the youngest, it lived and died with me, like,
yeah.
Santa in our house. But Stephen Trainer, you know, we still have Stephen.
Yeah.
But there's not, like...
But to be fair, you could tell him Santa wasn't real and he'd just tell you to fuck off.
Yeah, of course he would. You'd tell him Santa's not real, but here, if you don't behave, you don't go to bed right now, I'm going to ring Santa. Then you pretend ring Santa and he shits himself and goes to bed.
Oh.
That's... You got to do it. Like, that's... you got to teach him who's boss. Santa. Santa's boss. Oh, Christmas is so good. I can't. I'm sitting in work today, just thinking, oh my god, this time next week, I'm gonna be just about sitting down, putting on my wee paper hat from a Christmas cracker on my head, getting ready for my dad's turkey, ham, stuffing, potatoes, gravy, fucking the lot.
Nice.
That is the lot. Actually, I don't eat veg.
Yeah,
so.
and your dad's a chef. So.
My
Pigs in
dad's-
blankets.
No, we have chipolates. Whatever the
Oh.
fuck they are.
Oh, what?
It's cocktail sausages, like,
Yeah, it's
but they're fit. Like.
they are.
I'd rather have pigs in blankets, though.
See, no, I'm not a massive bacon
We're
lover.
not a thing. Yeah, me neither.
Like, I'll eat them because it's Christmas and I kind of feel like it's obligatory.
Do you eat Brussels sprouts?
Yep.
No.
Brussels sprouts
Me mum
are delicious.
My mum and Craig do, but I do not.
That's crazy. You can think they're delicious. I know I've never tried them, but like the thought.
But you
of
haven't tried them because of the general idea that, like, oh, Brussels sprouts are awesome.
With me, it's
fair.
the smell of them.
With me, it's like a phobia of the texture of vegetables. You couldn't pay
Remember
me
with
enough
that
money.
vegan girl when you ate all that fucking veg?
Oh yeah, I cooked a
Yeah.
meal, and it was all vegetables, and couldn't even the first fucking mouthful. It went in my mouth and never went back down. I spat it out. So annoying because it definitely was really nice. She said it was really nice.
If you're a vegan.
Yeah, she's got to say that. She doesn't know no different.
Yeah, I know. I just want to cook a nice burger, you know. Great.
Yeah. Can't. What about Boxing Day? What's the criteria for
Oh
Boxing
my!
Day?
And do you know what? This year I've realised how old I am because
Yeah,
I'm more
I'm the same
excited
for Boxing
about
Day.
fucking Boxing Day than I am Christmas. How
Yeah.
annoying is that? But Boxing Day is epic. Like so like me, my brothers, my dad, and then all my cousins who are lads, and all my uncles and stuff, and Stephen obviously comes with us. We go to the PD, some bar. It's like local to us. You watch the football. Do a wee bet, like because the bookies is round the corner. Do a wee bet, football bet. So you go at like fucking 2 o'clock. So you're there for the 3 o'clock kickoffs. Do a wee bet, have loads of beers and it's cheap pints. And then there's entertainment on after. Like normally I would spend all day in the PD with my family, and then I always every year I take Stephen home with me to go to my granny's because my granny makes the leftover turkey, so another turkey dinner. Every year, I'm like, that's what I do. And then I'll get a taxi back to the PD or wherever I'm going. Sometimes I'd like meet up with my mates, go to a pre, and then we go out in Belfast somewhere. But like last year, I just stayed with my brothers and my cousins, and we got a fucking lethal night.
Yeah.
I think I might be doing the same this year.
Yeah, that's like to be fair, because of where I'm from and it being so small, like Bagel. So like obviously, you know a lot of people. Like I'm sure I've mentioned them before on the podcast, but Tracy and Alan, George, maybe I haven't. But my one of my best mates from like I've known him for like what 17, 18 years, and I'm really close with his parents. So like, and I don't know when it started, but then like over Christmas Day, like after we'd eaten and everyone had been round, I'd sit in the house and I'm bored. Christmas telly shit, can't drink. So well, I could drink, like I could have a can or whatever. you know, when you sort of at that age where you're allowed to drink. But George's mum and dad were really chill. So I remember one day, like we all went out, all the lads, like we met Griff and Shay and all of us sort of, and we were like, oh, go Tracy and Al's. So we went round to see George because he wasn't coming up. George just doesn't like coming out. He's married now, so. But yeah, so we went round there and we'd sit, we'd all have beers and all chill out and have, you know, like a good Christmas Day, yeah, like the evening of Christmas Day, and we'd sit and we'd drink and like Grandad Rock used to be there and Val and Pitt and all the family would come up, and like we've known them for years and years and years. So I'd see like my family in the day and then go and see what I call like me other family in the evening, like in.
Do the bars open near you on Christmas Day?
No.
No, really?
No, not one. I remember being like 18 and being out and being able to drive and driving around and being like, I just want a fucking bar to be open because I just want a pint.
Yeah.
Like 1 pint.
Well, that's all you're allowed when you're driving.
Yeah, that's why I did drive. But so I could just have like all the lads went to get steam and I just want a pint. Then Boxing Day, is it? Yeah, is it Christmas? Well, it was either Christmas Day or Boxing Day. But yeah, fucking Boxing. That's like I love Boxing Day. Love because everyone's got all the beers in and it's Christmas. I'll go around to people's houses and sit and have a drink and there's fit food and. But now I'm single and I've got mates who've got girlfriends. So I'm not looking forward to this year. All my friends back home have got girlfriends.
Oof.
Yeah, I know, and wives. Fucking weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
So now, like,
rough.
this is the first year in. No, it's not. I was single last year, but still, regardless, I think the other mates were last year. But like, I'm the only single friend, so they're all going to be seeing girlfriends and girlfriends' families and this, that, and the other. So I feel like I'm going to be a very bored dunk this Christmas.
See, Christmas, like when I was like, I used to go to my ex-girlfriend's house on Christmas night, and like sacked off my granny's because it was going to shit. Like it's picked up more now since I've come back. It's the return of the Mac in a room full of Macs. We fuck. I wouldn't have it any differently than the way I do now.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Single on Christmas, I think it's sweet. It's not that I'm going out to pool, but like, you know what I mean? Just not having to be like, oh, I'm raging, I'm not seeing you today, or Happy Christmas, love.
Stop lying, then.
Yeah.
No, so there's none of that. There's just getting on with it.
See, for me, Boxing Day, it's my auntie's birthday.
All right.
So we always go out to the pub and we have a wee meal.
Oh.
And we'll just kind of get together as a family, even though we saw each other all day the day before.
Yeah.
We're going to see each other all day the day after as well.
Would you ever go out for Christmas dinner?
No. Fuck.
We did once for 1 year, and it was the worst Christmas that I've ever had because I was sick. I was projectile vomiting on Christmas Day. So I woke up, I think I was about 6, and so I'd woken up at about 3 in the morning, as you do, but I had no idea it was 3 in the morning. So my parents always did a little stocking, like they'd buy a little stocking full of stuff, like stuff for like 50p or a quid or something from the store. Just little bits and bobs, a pen that's like got Batman on it or something, just little things like that, and they'd fill a stocking with all this stuff, and so you'd get it. They'd sneak into your room while you were asleep and put it on the end of your bed. So it was always nice. So you'd always get this feeling. You'd wake up in the morning and you'd feel the weight on the end of your bed on Christmas Day, and you'd be like, he's big. So I'd always grab the stocking, and my parents, God bless them, they always put up with this. So what me and my sister would do is we'd get our stockings and we'd go into my parents' room and we'd be like, oh my God, we've got the stockings, and they'd be like, oh, what did he bring you? And we'd sit there and we'd take everything out of the stocking and show it to them, and they'd be like, that's really nice. They've just packed it 5 hours before they packed this thing, and they would sit there and go, wow, that's great, that's fantastic.
Stocking stuff wrapped up?
No, that's not wrapped, that's all just loose, like, but that was always really nice. But then one year I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and went into our parents' room, and they were like, no, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, here's a clock because you don't have one in your room, go to bed, come back after 7.
Where did they pull a clock from?
It was like my mum's, and she was like, just borrow that, just take it. And I remember I just sat there and I just couldn't go back to sleep.
You can't, like.
And I just stayed up. And then it got past 7 o'clock, and I took my stocking, and we did all the stocking stuff, and I went downstairs and I started opening my gifts, and I opened 1 or 2, and I just went, oh, Mum, I think I'm just going to go back to bed. And she was like, what do you mean? You've got all your gifts, Santa's brought all your presents, and I was like, I think I'm going to head to bed. Like, I really don't feel well.
Fucking hated you bastard.
But there's the thing, so I went to bed.
Ungrateful little shit.
And immediately just vomited everywhere, all over my bed, like I was swimming in it.
Rough.
And they were like, "Oh,
You'd have
Jesus
tried.
Christ."
I can't swim.
But it was just awful. And then later on in the day, we were going out for this Christmas meal, and it was just because my mum and dad were like, "We don't want to cook this year. We'll just go out." Like they booked a place, and we went there, and I didn't eat a single thing because I was like, just ill as fuck. Awful Christmas.
See, stockings, I always wanted a stocking, but like, it was always like Christmas Eve before you go to bed, you're like, fuck! Well, you didn't say fuck because you were like 7. Like, no! We didn't get stockings this year, Mum! She's like, oh, right. Go up and grab a football sock out of the top drawer. So you get a football sock. And fuck, it was the most annoying thing. See, trying to get stuff out of it. Because it was all fucking old football socks, so they're all like, straggly.
Yeah.
So you're sticking your hand in, you're fucking catching your fingers on it. What the? This isn't worth it. You get a pound and an orange. Fuck this thing, you bastard. You bugged me off.
Well, if you're only putting up the stocking on Christmas Eve before you go to bed, what are they supposed to pull out at that point?
Yeah, but I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking Santa shit. He's gonna have stuff to put in my stocking. I'll have a stocking.
Okay,
let's grab
fair
a football sock.
Love that.
So my mum was out like, fuck's sake. So obviously, when they have it laid out, they try and make it as full as looking as possible because it's not wrapped. So they try and it's fair play. My mum's got it down to a fine art. Like these fucking the t-shirts that she gets here are almost on mannequins. Like the way they're fucking folded and all, perfectly sitting like it's a shop.
Yeah,
it's just class at it. I always
that's in your stocking.
What?
That's in your stocking.
Oh no, sorry. So like. I mean, like the way she laid out all the presents.
Oh, okay.
So then,
on the chair.
Trying to make it look as full as possible, and then I'm whipping out a fucking raggedy old football sock, and I stick stuff in that Santa. And then they're like, "Fuck's sake!" So now they had to take away like stuff that would have filled space.
Oof.
And then I'd grab a fucking orange out of the fruit bowl and a pound out of my dad's wallet. Just come back.
I love that.
At least you got something.
Yeah, 100%. It's so funny because my dad, like, he doesn't get really drunk, but, like, he's drinking from when he leaves Mass, and he drinks much faster than I do. So I go...
What's this on Christmas Eve?
On Christmas Eve. So Christmas Eve, I go to McGlone's at the same time they go to Mass, because it's on the way. So, so I go to McGlone, so I'm drinking. I've only drank like bottles of Corona. It'll be different this year. I'm on the pints. So
He's growing up. He's growing up, boys and girls.
Fucked.
Yeah.
So my dad would start on the fucking beers from when he gets back to the house, and he'd make me cocktail sausages and sausage rolls for my granny's cronies and that, like the knitting club. And then we'd come in, and that guy is fucking steaming. Like, and you're like, Jesus, he has to be Santa and put stuff out. So I can guarantee he's just useless.
Yeah.
Just sits there.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's lovely. Yes, it is. Like, literally, on Christmas morning, he's as shocked as we are. Because he has no fucking idea what he got us. Yeah. You're like, oh, yeah. Oh, I picked that myself. I'm like, did you fuck? What is it? He's like, I have no idea. Mad bastard.
I love that. I'm
so excited. But no, Christmas. Like, and see, to be fair, me and you, bah humbug, this time next week it'll all be over, and Boxing Day is just one sleep away.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
no, it'll be Boxing Day now.
Yeah, but it's Christmas night.
Yeah, fair.
I won't be sleeping. I'll be on the fucking pish. Christmas Day last year was the first year I'd went to the pub. So after dinner,
I can't believe there's pubs open on Christmas Day. Maybe there's pubs open. Maybe it's Boxing Day they're shut.
No, definitely they wouldn't be shut on Boxing Day either.
No, they wouldn't be. I've worked Boxing Day before. No,
yeah, Boxing Day's a busy day. Like, Christmas night, and they have entertainment and stuff in the pub. Because I'd go to the PD, same pub we go to on Boxing Day. I went last year with my brother. I had a few games of snooker and sat and had a pint. My cousin Gavin joined us. It was fucking class. And then we just walk around to my granny's, just around the corner. Oh, I cannot wait, you know. I get more and more excited talking about it. Fuck me, it's going to be fit.
I'm going home on Friday now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my sister rang me today and was like, what are you doing on Friday? I was like, oh, nothing, finish work and that on Thursday, Wednesday. But, so nothing. Alright, I'll leave my house at 9:30, so I'll be at yours. I was like, oh, what? She's like, oh, I'll come pick you up. I was like, Katie, I'm not coming home till Sunday. Oh, fuck that, I'll pick you up on Friday at 10:30 in the morning. I was like, you have the fucking draft, and he's going to get me a haircut on that. go home, look at. Yeah, I haven't been home for 2 months, man. If I turn up looking the way I am, people will think there's something.
People talk.
People do talk.
They do.
Seeing the state of Dunk, he's fucking.
He always let himself go.
Yeah, let's let himself go. It's all the show.
What happened to him?
The person who talks the most about my hair is my mum.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently I'm getting a Christmas haircut. I have no say in it, but I've been told that might be the order of business.
Oh, of course you're being told that you're getting a Christmas haircut.
Just the way he looked at you, I'm getting a Christmas haircut.
That's so funny.
Reluctantly. They still have to put him in one of them little driving chairs and hold him down so they can trim it. I feel like you should get like a grade 1, grade 2 on the sides.
What, go proper short?
Yeah, really trim it back. You disagree, obviously.
No, I don't disagree. But leave length on the top.
Yeah, leave length on the top.
I don't know if I want to leave length on the top. I want to go short. I want to go short.
Get rid of it all then. Go skinhead. I dare you
No.
to.
God, could you imagine that?
If your mum gives you the money, go to the barber's and then like leaves you off and then come back with fucking
skin fade all over.
Everything off.
Well,
Bicked. Your hair completely bicked.
not only would that be shit, it would also be really cold. I like my hair. It's nice and warm and toasty.
Get a hat.
I have a hat. I wear that hat as well.
And so to be fair, if you bick your head, you're gonna have to get a hat.
Yeah, you are.
Because you're gonna look
mental.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But I'm not doing
imagine
it, so...
I'd love to see.
No.
I'd love to see you.
No, I wouldn't.
I'll do it if you did.
No, you won't.
I don't bick it, but every now and again I shave all my hair off. Don't I?
Yeah, but you suit it.
Wow.
Nah, I reckon it just makes me look rough.
It
Yeah,
scares
exactly.
me a
And
bit.
because of the sort of person I am, for those of you who know me, when I've got the head shape, yeah, it just sort of makes me look like the way. Do you know when you meet someone, you're like, oh, he looks like quite a nice man, and then you meet them and you're like, actually, you're just a bit of a scally. And I feel like you look at me and go, he looks a bit of a scally. He's probably quite a nice man, and then I open my mouth and they're like, nope,
scally.
nothing more to him than one meets the eye.
Scumbag he is.
And it's thinning. My hair's thinning quick, so
Mate, you're getting old.
I'm not getting. I'm fucking 21.
Well, see, that's the thing. My dad's got a bit of thinning hair, so I'm a bit like, I don't want to be cutting any of it off.
Does
And
not
when I
skip a
regret it down
generation,
the line.
Skip a generation, no.
Could skip a generation.
Well,
I should be ginger.
Oh?
Yeah, on my mum's side.
I am ginger.
It skipped you.
Are you? Since when?
What colour has your sister got?
Like kind of
Fit.
darker brown than me. Fuck off! Not on the podcast.
Fake colour hair.
All over the podcast.
Both of you can eat shit.
I was just saying what he said. I wasn't agreeing
So?
with it. Nor disagreeing with it.
Don't repeat it.
I don't even know what your sister looks like.
Stop you.
Is the sister fit?
Yeah.
I've never even seen her.
She's getting married. It doesn't matter. Fuck off.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? She's allowed to be fit.
I'm not going to marry her, Jake.
Yeah, but I don't want you two telling me about how fit
I
my
can't even
sister
get in a
is.
relationship. Never mind get married,
It's
son.
just, literally, I'm happy. Let's just get married. All I want is an affair. One night thing.
Never gonna happen.
You never know. Never say
And
never. Justin Bieber.
And I would disown both of you. I'd be like, you're a mug.
You don't own
I'm
me.
not
you're
your
a mug.
brother.
Yeah,
She's your
so?
fucking sister. Like, you should
And then you can call
disown
me
that bitch,
your
not
brother.
me.
You can call me your brother-in-law.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
Brother?
calling you my brother-in-law because Chris had a one-night stand with my sister
Me?
while she was
Rupert
getting married.
Lorna.
This is like a really bad episode of Coronation Street. This is
I
shit.
don't imagine.
No such thing as a bad episode of Coronation Street. Thank you very much, David.
I don't know about that. There's been a lot.
That'll be paying your mortgage one day.
God, I hope so. Jesus.
He's living on Coronation Street.
I'd love to live on Coronation Street.
I don't know if I would. They're all a
Yeah.
bunch of whiny bastards. Not
What,
like
Yeah, but it's
get a job
easy
in the
money.
beach show or drive a taxi. That's it. Drinking the Rovers.
Alright, drinking the Rovers, alright. But they only do that shitty eel.
Yeah, and I bet he's
Yeah.
hot pot. No.
Oh, well, she's gone now.
Yeah, but still bet he's hot pot.
Oh, well, I think it's just a hot pot now. I think it's lost its flavour. Since Betty.
Why
cooked
did
it.
Did she have something special that she put in it?
Yeah, it was Betty's secret sauce. And she put it in.
I don't want Betty's secret sauce.
Oh, trust me, it's what gave it that kick.
I don't know.
It was almost like a fishy taste to the hot, like a fish hot pot.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a fish hot pot, Chris. It's just being disgusting.
Disgusting.
Upon that, sorry, we just heard our living room door go, and we're the only 3 people in the house. So,
Should we pause it for a sec?
no,
We can come back into the recording.
it's fine. He's coming back now. He's all right.
Nah, sweet.
Right, so imagine if someone actually was breaking into our house at this time, in the middle of a fucking podcast. How fucking dare they?
How
I know.
awful.
There was no one there.
We were going to stop recording and come and help you, but then we thought you're big enough and ugly enough to look after.
And do you know what? I grew a set of balls out there that I shouldn't have had. I went out there and just went hello, just walked out, and I was like, I can't jump out at me.
Well, last night,
at any stage.
me and Jamie ran upstairs together, didn't we? Because
We did.
I went to the toilet and I come back out and I was like, Jay, because I looked and there was Jamie's friends around last night. So I was like, Jay, is there someone upstairs? He was like, no. I was like, just been having the piss, and I'm sure I just heard someone upstairs. I'm thinking we can hear our neighbours when they're upstairs. But I went in, Leisha's door was locked, so I'm hoping she locked it before she left and someone haven't barricaded themselves in.
Well, at least they're locking us out of them, like. I'd rather not have to face it, like. At least she can sort that problem out when she comes back.
Yeah, cross that bridge when she comes to
It
it.
isn't my problem.
No.
Fuck.
Wait, what about New Year? What just do on New Year?
Don't know. It's New Year melts my head. I always used to have a fucking good New Year, but now I'm fucking living full time. Well, obviously I was living here full time anyway, but like proper like working man, and I have to come back to work.
Are you working on New Year's Eve?
I don't know. I don't even know. That's how annoying it is.
Oh, I hope not. 'Cause
Like-
we liked last year, didn't we?
Yeah, last year was good, like.
Oh, yeah. New Year's a weird one for me. For the past couple of years, it's kind of just been decided maybe like the day before what I'm doing on New Year's, because I don't really care. New Year's really kind of annoys me a lot of the time because I feel like there's so much pressure to have a good time that
That's
it just
it,
makes
mate.
me not want
The
to try
build up
in
to
the
it
first place.
it never pays off. Like
I
don't know.
absolutely love New Year.
what?
Really? Fucking New Year
Shite.
more than Christmas.
Really?
Oh, grow
Yeah.
up.
Oh,
New
mate,
Year is shit.
I
Like,
love New Year. Like I
so
enjoy.
you're a
Christmas.
very sentimental guy. Like,
Yeah.
so am I, but like, not with New Year. New Year,
So-
I'm not fussed. Like,
I fucking love New Year. It gets to that 12 o'clock and it's like, wow, what? There's one done and another one ahead of me. Like,
see, no, I don't even look at it that way. I'm just like another day after Christmas.
Isn't that every day of the year?
Well,
In the middle
after
of
December,
July, it would become however many days before Christmas.
It doesn't matter. I'm not getting into it.
New Year's, my Aunt Kathy has a big party every New Year's. I used to always go to that. It was fucking class because she has such a good house to have a party. It's quite a big house and like good rooms downstairs. No,
Yeah.
it's good. Good back garden and stuff. Proper good.
I honestly cannot remember a New Year that I haven't been to a party, or been like with my from an early age. It was always like I'm going to be with me. Like I say, from an early age, I wasn't like a child, but like
I go for a pint, man. See you later.
But now, even if I remember one New Year, we all just sort of got some beers together. Someone to go in the shop for us, and we all just went out and we were like, "Oh, we're gonna do this New Year on the streets where we live and breathe, where we grow up, where we belong." And then ended up in George's kitchen and had a brilliant New Year. It was great fun.
See, New Year, it's just fucking balls. Actually, I hate New Year. Melts my
I loved
head.
New Year last year.
do you know? I don't know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
well,
go
that's
as far as to say that I hate it. I just it fills me with dread. But I don't hate it. But it just makes me go like, fuck, because I always feel like, oh, I need to be doing this or I need to be doing that, or if I'm not doing this, then it's kind of like a waste of a New Year, and you only get one every year, and I don't want to waste it. But then
feel like
I end
New
up
Year,
thinking about it too much, and it just gets in my head. and
I feel
can't
like you should
stand
just
it.
do on New Year what makes you happy.
You
Whatever you
can't.
enjoy doing.
You gotta organise it with people and that.
Yeah, but what if I want to come into the New Year having a bath with a pint of whiskey?
Well, you
Then
can do that. Do that.
No, but I-
Don't
but
drink
that-
a pint of whiskey in the bath, for fuck's sake, Jamie.
Whoa, why not? I'll do anything in the bath, me.
You'll
I'll do my
pay.
taxes in the bath. I don't
Do
pay
you?
taxes yet. When I do, I'll do them in the bath.
Oh fuck! Baths kind of freak me out. It kind of freaks me out how often you have a bath.
What do you mean?
I haven't had a bath since I was about fucking
Baths
8 years old.
are relaxing. That's why you do them.
I know, but like it just seems a bit. I can be fucked filling up a big tub full of water to just sit in it.
But it's nice.
Is it though?
I'd rather sit in a bath full of warm water than just sit anywhere else.
Really?
Like, come on. It's
What do you mean? So you
warm.
would live your life in a bath if you could?
No, because you get all wrinkly.
Say you didn't get wrinkly because you just adapted to the water.
Well, no, because I'd have to be either in a swimming cosy or naked all the time. And I couldn't be
Swimming
arsed.
cosy. Just a pair of speedos, a bit of foam, get a bath bomb, and you'll be fine. You won't be able to see your. Yeah.
I can't afford a bath bomb. Come on. Come off it.
Jimmy.
We'll get you one for Christmas.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I actually do like bath bombs, but it has been over a decade since I last used one.
Ooh. Well, There you go. There's
go.
a
There we go.
There's a New Year's
I was going
resolution.
to say maybe that's what you should do on New Year.
I'm
get
not
bath
spending
bomb.
this year in the bath. Fuck that.
Well,
This year in the bath.
to go. Just see how long you last.
I'll do
like
a
David
charity-sponsored
Yeah.
year-long bath.
Yeah, mate, dude.
I'll probably melt by the end of it. Probably just kind of like.
Oh, you'd be
slowly-
all disgusting. Did you see that guy who fucking swam around the UK? For 5 months it took him. And he swam every day for 6 months. 6 hours in the water, 6 hours out. And that's like every 6 hours. So there's no...
Fuck.
So he'd have 6 hour break and then straight away 6 hours. Bang on the 6 hours. He's
What you do if you need a shit in them 6 hours?
fucking shit, like.
There's plenty of shit already in the water.
You just shit, like. Fuck's sake, you're in the fucking Irish Sea or the Atlantic Ocean.
What's going to happen?
Where was he
Lifeguard come
swimming?
over, go stop shitting.
What do you mean, round?
You swam around the UK?
Yeah.
Okay.
Around the UK.
But the reason as to why he did the 6 hour thing was because of tides and stuff. It's quite predictable, apparently, tides. And there was, like he said, he swam past loads of like whirlpools. So, like, you'd be swimming. Sometimes you'd be swimming and you could do the littlest amount of energy and you could travel maybe 4 miles in however many hours or whatever. And then other times you'd be swimming for that same amount of time and you've gone back maybe like half a mile. Just like, what the fuck? So they had to dictate the tide, when he swam
Yeah.
according to the tide.
Do you know that's a really interesting thing about humans in general? Like, we're not necessarily the strongest species, and we're not necessarily
Don't worry about it.
we're not necessarily the fastest species or anything like that, but we have the most endurance. We can run for fucking ages compared to any other animal.
Is it because of the mind?
It could be,
Because
It could
maybe
literally just be
if those
mind over
animals
matter.
have, yeah. Those animals have the capabilities to run forever. Well, not forever, but you know what I mean. For days and days and days. But they don't because their brain can't handle that.
Plus, also, their environment is such that if they wasted a whole day running, they'd die, because then they wouldn't have the energy to go
Yeah,
and get
true.
food to keep living, like. So they
rough,
don't
though.
waste the energy if they don't need it, but we have energy to waste, if that makes sense. Like, that guy can do that swimming thing because he'll have a team of people helping him.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he'll be able to come out of the water, have some food, bed, up and out, and ready to go
He said
again.
he used to eat in
Oh, eat in the
in the
water,
water.
yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
he was talking about bananas. I remember you actually mentioned
salty
that, yeah.
bananas because of the salt water. Like, and he'd just be eating a banana like while he's swimming.
Tell you what, salted banana's not for me.
They just chop him a banana. And he's like, fuck, right, gotta eat it.
You
Gotta
love
get
a
the
good
energy.
salted banana, don't you, Chris?
I don't even like a normal banana. Never mind a salty one. So keep that to yourself.
But I don't.
That sounded like it was true.
Well,
But why? But
you heard it here first, folks.
High in potassium and
Potassium and that.
yeah.
So you can kill yourself with bananas
No.
if you eat too much of them.
Well, you eat too much of anything.
You overdose. You can overdose on potassium.
Really?
Yep.
Well,
Jesus.
There you go.
I don't know
What a terrible way to go. That'd be the worst.
What happened to him? He ate too many bananas.
Yeah. Fuck that. Like, how do monkeys not do that? Or do monkeys actually eat bananas, or is that a myth?
I mean, I imagine they must do. But they eat other things as well. Like they eat
Yeah,
nuts
I'm
and
pretty
berries.
sure,
and
like-
things.
They can eat enough bananas to go, alright, well, enough now. They're not just sort of like, raw.
My mum
Plus,
uses-
they don't just chain eat bananas forever until they die.
Yeah, well, because they're smarter than that, like, because they know they'll overdose on potassium.
Well, I don't
Um,
think they know that.
I always thought I was gonna fucking turn into a Weetabix. All I used to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner was Weetabix.
How? Weetabix is awful.
Weetabix was fit. So I'd have it cold in the morning and then hot in the morning. Like, different ways. Like,
hot.
sugar.
Hot
loads of-
cereal's awful,
But
mate.
it's not cereal, it's Weetabix.
Still serious.
Still cereal.
Yeah, it is, but like it's not like heating up a bowl of fucking Rice Krispies. Like,
What aisle would you find the Weetabix in at the supermarket?
Yeah, but you find fucking porridge in that aisle. Would you have porridge? Oh, do you have porridge cold?
No.
No.
Exactly.
But sometimes I lick it off the spoon before I put it in the microwave.
Well, you're a
That-
freak, though.
That's not too bad.
Oh god, oh, yuck.
Yeah.
You're disgusting. Nah, fucking ready break's a fucking cracker.
Yeah, ready wreck what? I went for a phase, didn't I?
Mm.
I'm on a bit of a health kick. Not even a health kick at the moment. I'm just making different lifestyle choices.
That's it, mate.
Just
Gotta look after number one.
I've started eating corn and stuff like that. I'm not completely cutting meat out, but just eating more corn, more veg, and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I was actually saying to you before, I'm thinking about doing dry January.
Oh yeah. and you can follow his progress here on the podcast if he decides to do it, or he'll pussy out.
I will do it, and it won't be a pussy out. It'll be I need a drink. It'll be.
We're doing a showcase in Manchester in January.
Yeah.
So you're not going to drink?
No.
Wow.
Ooh, baby. On the 26th, I think it is.
Oh, if I've gone that far, then no, I will not be drinking.
If you've made it
It'll
all
be
that
right
way.
towards the end.
But that'll be so tough because we'll finish showcase.
But no,
Nah,
we won't finish showcase because we'll do London the
We
week
finish in
after.
February.
Okay. Do you reckon it would have lasted all
then
that
I
way?
will be
Ben's your big
royally fucked, yeah. That's exactly
No, I'm not
right.
carrying you home. You can't.
Mate,
We need to kick up a fuss about getting to go to London for free
Oh, yeah.
with our uni.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's
'Cause-
kick up a fuss.
we pay $9,000 a year and don't really get see a lot of that $9,000, do we?
No, but
Oh,
other
see, to be
courses,
fair, nah,
courses see a lot of that $9,000
Yeah, they
is
do, yeah,
the
that's
problem,
true, that's
and
true. They see a lot
our
of
course
our
really
$9,000 as
doesn't
well.
get a lot of that.
Yeah, they
which
get our
is-
$9,000. That's why there's no money left for us.
Yeah, exactly. See, this is the thing.
Romania and
That's why I don't
I
get
know.
exactly. They get full on like trips to other countries. It's like, oh well, it's part of the curriculum, so
Well,
they
it
can have
is,
that.
to be fair.
Yeah, but so is ours.
It's part of ours to go to London.
I know.
It's not like we're asking to pay for us to go and see a show. I mean, it's...
Yeah, do it. But then they'd be paying. No, yeah, I get you. Like expenses.
Yeah. As in, they'd be paying for our train and they'd be paying for wherever we're staying.
It's definitely unfair.
Well, I'm pretty sure 2 years ago, they got like it was subsidised a bit. Like they got quite cheap.
I mean, I'd take that. I
Yeah,
wouldn't be
I-
happy with it, but I'd take it.
Has there been talk of anything? So we're just
Yeah, the talk is we're fucking paying.
Alex. I don't know if I can pay for that.
Me either.
Ah.
Mate, should we all just revolt and just be like, look, we're not doing it. You can... Nope. Nah, because I probably...
Nah, because it'll
Get on
screw
the
our
MTs.
our teachers who probably don't have much of a say in the matter. Because it probably don't come from them. They're probably given a certain budget per year.
There's a
But then-
Oh,
The
they
other-
fucking spend that budget on because
Exactly.
you don't get a lot.
Exactly. Well, I don't think they're given a lot of budget our course. I think a lot of the budget goes to some others
Mm,
who get trips to Romania for a whole class, bigger than our class.
yeah.
Fair one.
Yeah, well, listen, honestly, if they don't pay for London, all I ask is for a wee week in Romania.
Yeah.
Where the fuck even is Romania? What's the biggest city in
Rome.
Romania?
No.
What is the biggest city?
Christ, if I know. All I know about Romania is that like it's got those old women who have like
Every country has old
who
women.
yeah, but Romania has like really old women.
What? Do you mean, what, they live longer over there?
Listen, I'm gonna Google Romanian woman, and it's gonna be
Okay.
it's gonna come up with the exact picture that
I
I'm
look
thinking
forward
of.
to seeing
K
this.
is on the keys.
Romanian woman. Romanian woman?
Romanian woman.
I don't know if I've ever seen one.
She's a nice lady, like.
Is it just the one?
Just one? Is it gonna... So, do you not know her name? It was just one of them. Romanian women. I don't know.
I can't find it.
Oh, he's been
listen,
bugged off.
listen. I'll find one of them.
There's plenty. See, that's what... Romanian women come in all shapes and all sizes, Jamie.
Do people in foreign countries live longer because of the sun?
What?
What do you
Explain
mean
what
by
the fuck
that?
you meant by that. That's something
No.
I would say.
No, is it?
There we go.
Look,
That lady.
Oh, come off.
She's an
Ah,
older
fucking
look at that.
That's a woman in a
Like that.
headscarf.
Look at that. Boom. Look at all these Romanian women that look exactly the same. That's the
That's the
same lady.
same one.
No, this lady's
Oh
not
my
the same.
God, they all look
These are
fucking
different women.
well,
Look at this.
okay,
Look at this.
fair.
Boom, boom,
Okay,
boom.
well done. Good work,
boom,
good work.
boom. Look at all these Romanian women. And they're really old.
Yeah.
They look... Well, I
Maybe
was going
they-
to say they look lovely, but the one
Maybe
that I
they
was
just haven't
looking at
aged
was
well.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
by
Romania is just rough.
Maybe there are a few 20-year-olds.
By that, I meant, is it true that like in other foreign countries, like
Such as.
well,
Like,
I'm
how
thinking-
foreign are we talking?
I'm thinking St Lucia because what I was going to say
Where's
is that,
St. Lucia?
Caribbean.
Right.
So I've got family, extended family in St Lucia.
You can tell?
Fuck off. Stop provoking me to say things that I don't want to say. Yeah, so...
Cook, sweet cooks.
yeah, so but everyone seems to live really long there. Like everyone, it's a common... I know it's quite common here now for people to live into their 80s and stuff like that. But, I mean, people over there, they live a very, very long time. Is that to do with the sun?
I think it's
Better
just to do with better living, yeah, more than the sun necessarily. I think...
Sun's got to be good for you, though. Like
Yeah,
more sun.
definitely.
Well, there's a lot of people down in Africa and it's quite hot there.
Yeah, but that's more to do with the food situation and the water situation and the...
Yeah, but the sun's a deciding factor and all that, like drought and that.
Africa's a big country as well. There are some places in
It's
Africa that's
continent,
exactly.
actually.
Oh yeah, of course. Jesus
It's
Christ,
fucking
of
massive.
course. But yeah, but like some places in there are really nice. It's just that it's a shame that a lot of shit. And it's not really their fault that the shit.
I know, like, but you would think by now, like, Band-Aid, it's been a while.
Well, they do say that. It's a
Bloody
fact.
hell's happening.
It's a fact that with the top 1%, like the elites, the top 1%, like what is it? Half of the world's money belongs to 1% of people. It's 8 people, and
So there's more money in the 8 richest people in the world than there is in half the population.
Yeah.
Same amount of money.
the exact same amount of money. Yeah, but what they're saying is like not less than half of what these people earn could end world hunger. Could end it. Like they've said, listen, we had half of what they make, we could end world hunger. It wouldn't be a thing anymore.
Well, there's always stuff like that. Like I remember one year, some people pointed out that Richard Branson doesn't pay taxes. He's rich enough that he can hire a team of lawyers who can find loopholes and ways around him having to pay any taxes. So the owner of Virgin Media, who obviously makes millions and millions and millions and millions, doesn't pay any taxes. Now, one year in the UK, there were loads of cuts. There were cuts to the NHS, there were cuts to teaching and everything. And people pointing out, like, if Richard Branson paid taxes, that would have paid for all of the cuts.
That's fucking mad.
Easily, with more left over. But he decides, I just don't feel like paying taxes, even though I'm already more rich with more money than I could ever spend in a real human lifetime. But I don't fancy it. I don't fancy paying taxes.
What annoys me about those super rich people is like, why are they not paying taxes? They have more than enough money.
Because they can afford not to, and they would rather not.
Well, obviously.
Well, you
it's
get
cheaper
that.
to pay people to get you out of paying your taxes than it is to pay your taxes. But like, fuck that.
But even so, that's a lot of effort just to be like...
It was not effort for them. They're literally hiring a team of professionals and they're just like, right, go.
And what does it matter if, when you're making hundreds of millions and...
Billions.
You go, oh, well, I guess I'll make a few less 100 millions this year because I'll pay taxes. Oh no, what a shame. That'll really bother me and affect my life.
Exactly. Scumbags, that.
It's ridiculous.
Pay your taxes, guys.
Pay your taxes, guys. Please pay your taxes. Or don't if you can't afford it. And rise up and start a rebellion.
Oh, yeah, I feel like we need that. Again, I want Russell Brand on this podcast, man.
A rebellion? I don't know. Like, my people's history with rebellions, they don't work out that well. Do you know what's crazy? I seen a thing on Twitter was saying, like, if Britain had the negotiation skills that they have today in 1922, Ireland would be united easy, and we'd probably have Wales because like they're so shit.
Yeah.
Like with this whole Brexit thing.
Yeah.
Actually, someone was pointing out something really interesting to me. It's that a lot of politicians, especially like a lot of the Conservatives, they don't really care about how Britain is because they're more interested in the kind of ideal version of Britain. Like this idea that like, oh yeah, we're only a small country and we're really plucky and we built this empire and it's really fantastic. And that's why they do everything that they do, because they want that. They're like, yeah, okay, we can band together and we can do loads of cool stuff, but everyone's turning around and going like, well, we can't because everything's kind of shit and you've made it shit in trying to get this ideal that you have that's not realistic anymore and that's just not a viable thing.
Yeah.
And because of that, you fuck up so many lives and it just makes everything so much worse for everyone. And then you're like, oh, why does nobody like us?
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah, I agree with what you're saying.
Crazy.
That's all I have to say about that.
Shall we start wrapping this one up, lads?
Yeah. Wicka wrap it up.
Riggedy, wrap it up.
What's wrong? Your wrist sore, son?
Yeah.
You hurt yourself?
I've had a sore wrist for about 3 days now. I broke it as a
Too
kid.
much fucking wanking.
Hey,
£5 for every time you said that.
Many could, you'd have like 4 quid.
Yeah, I was going to say that's £4. But yeah, I broke it when I was a kid. And I went to sleep the other day and I woke up and since then it's just been absolutely killing me, shooting pains down my fingers and stuff. So, but,
You've heard of sleepwalking?
You're a child.
Well, going into the next podcast, we'll get an update on Luke's wrist.
Yeah.
And
we'll keep you updated.
fingers
Don't worry,
crossed.
guys. He'll be alright. I hope
will.
he'll be able to keep it. You will be able to keep it, mate. Don't be worrying. Stay
I mean,
strong.
this podcast has been a real struggle for you with that wrist, hasn't it?
It has.
Yeah. You've been able to tell that it's been difficult for you.
He's alright. He's just like Great Britain, like you say, plucky and small and strong. Get ready, kid.
Fuck off.
You're like Wales.
Good stuff. Let's finish it there. I've been Jamie Kay.
I'm Chris McIlvenny.
I'm Luke Davies.
See you later. Yous bunch of bastards!